Guys, I'm going to the river. Yes, sorry. The people, I don't know if you can hear me, but this is one bucket. Yeah, one bucket. One, I have two buckets. The river is not that big anymore like it used to. This is the area we used to bathe all the time. Yes, guys, so coconut done. Let me show you. Taking a walk in the bushes, under the bush. Everywhere is bushy. The whole place is full of bush and trees. Imagine this area here, all this space you see in there. That used to be a goat pen. One mister I know used to, that's his land. He owned this land and he had a lot of goats and sheep. Go all the way down to the river, all the way at the back, going way back up. This used to be, this is his land in fact. And look at that. A few years later, the place is, look at it, all these big trees. These trees were not there at all. Only a few. They had a few, but not some of the young ones have grown into big trees. So this is the river right there. So I'm not living far from the river. Growing up, we used to be at this river every single day, bathing, playing, looking for mangoes. Look at the bamboo. Crack it, crack, 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 crack. And look at the river now. The river is not that big anymore like it used to. This is the area we used to bathe all the time. This spot here, my family used to wash. We used to wash here. That was huge before they had a tropical storm Debbie. That was in 2010. Before the storm, these things were deep. You could see there, deep, covering my head. And look at it now. A few years later, after Debbie full of everything with sand and everything became shallow, so shallow any child can bathe in them now. And we had lots of mango trees. There are still a few. We used to eat mangoes and bathe in the river. My family used to wash in that area and open the clothes all on the rocks over there. By the time you finish wash, all the clothes dry already. And we used to carry it home. So this is the life we had long ago. The young people nowadays don't know that life. Nope. All they know is the gadgets. That mango tree survived Debbie. There was a huge stone right there, and that was deep. The stone is gone. Yes, the stone is gone. And this here, all these mango trees survive. But we did not have any bamboo there. Or the first one I showed you. And look at deep, the deepest part of the river was this spot. I remember before I left St. Lucia, we used to put bags of sand across there to block the river, the water, so that the water could rise to make it deeper. This rock, this rock you see right there, that was exposed more. The that was deep, but not anymore. Yes, guys, this is what the river is looking like in 2026. From 2010 to 2026, this is what's left of the river. The river I once known as a deep river has come to a shallow river. And the bamboos all across the river. And also, guys, the river, the water used to pass here as well. If you can see, there's still a little trace of it, and it used to go back and meet the other piece right down there. But all that has blocked because all these sand and stone you see in there, that was flat. They did not have any sand, any stone. This area was so beautiful. Yeah, so beautiful. All this rock you see in there, that used to be taller. Like it's full up with sand, like I said, so it looks like it's buried under the sand. We used to sit on there, wash our clothes, bathe. But I'm not gonna bathe today because I do not come to bathe. I just come to show you guys the river where I grew up, how the river has turned, or what the river has turned into in just a few years. So just imagine how things change so fast. Things change really, really fast. Jump, jump, jump! Yeah. This is a fire spot right there. So this is what the river is looking like today, guys. Just taking a little tour down in the river. This section here is another place we used to bathe and wash. Now the grass has taken over. You can see just a little area where the river is flowing. Now this place remains the same, the rock in terms of the rock where it is. It's not full up like the other places. But the only thing is that the river close a bit. But this rock remains the same, the height and everything. We used to wash all here, bathe all here. Yes. This is the river. The grass grew. See the areas where people used to have cows and everything used to be goats, sheep. They used to tie the animals all around us. They never used to have any bush or any grass. But since everybody have left the The farms, everybody left the farms. Some of the older folks have died. The younger folks did not stay to cultivate the land. They went to the cities, overseas. So everything just left abandoned. So the grass is taking over. Life is not like it used to be anymore. Long ago had more fun, more people in the area, more more animals and so on. The people, I don't know if you can hear me, but this is one bucket. Yeah, one bucket. One, I have two buckets. I'm putting from one bucket, but there's so much noise. So this is what how I'm breaking the coconuts in the machine right there in the box. But because of the noise, I can't go too close. So I've done one bucket. I'm on the second bucket. So stay tuned. So guys, this is the oil. Now this is I washed it yesterday. I grated it yesterday, washed it, and this is what it is looking like this morning. See all these fake things there? That is the oil. So what I have done, I have picked up a few into two containers, and then I'm gonna place it in the sun. I'm sure. So here you see, I've placed them in the containers or basin, whatever you call them, and the sun is gonna melt it out. So the oil is gonna pop up, the excess water will stay at the bottom. So I'm gonna cover it with this glass so that dirt and dust doesn't go into it. So there you see it's covered. So you can leave this out there even if it rained, or because water not supposed to wet it. But since it's covered with the glass, it can stay there if it rains or anything. You can go on do your business and leave it. But as long as it's getting the sunlight, it will melt. So let me see if I can get another container, because I still have a whole lot more in the tub. If I do not get a container to put it, I might as well just put it in the pot and make some cook oil. But I really do not want to do any cook oil. I want to do some
So this is it, guys. I've picked up everything from there. Still look like the top of it is gonna make a little cream, so I'll put it out in the sun as well. I'll cover it. So I did actually got another pan, and then as well I use the frying pan as well. So since it has a glass cover, it's good. So I have these four pans. As soon as the sun start heating up, this is gonna start melting, and then after it start melting, then you can start picking up the oil, transfer it to another pan, and after you have collected all the oil, normally you'll get some bits of the coconut. So what you're going to do, you're going to strain that out in a cloth, make sure that the oil is clean, so when it's cooked in the sun, that it doesn't have any smell. So that oil is going to stay this. If the sun stays, we see beautiful weather. The sun is just starting to come out. So the sun, see over there how beautiful that looks. Yep. So if I go up there, you can see the sun is piercing through the mango tree over there. So everything is nice. The weather is nice. So hopefully, if the sun shines like this for 2 days, this shall take only 2 days. So sometimes one day. It depends on how hot the sun is. And then you collect the oil. So what you do after you collected the oil, you picked up the oil, you strain it, you put it in the other pan, you leave it out in the sun so that oil can cook in the sun. And there you have it, your virgin coconut oil. Like I said, that cooking oil business, I'm not in that. That's too much heat. I actually do not like cooking oil. I like my virgin coconut oil because virgin coconut oil has a lot of health benefits as well. You can use that to drink. You can drink virgin coconut oil. You can rub yourself with it. You can put it in your food. You can make anything in your salad, in anything that you want to. Now, people, just look at this. I don't know if you can see the depth of this. If you can see the white at the bottom, you see the amount of oil in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and scoop it out. Brilliant. Yes, guys, so you won't believe I only picked up oil from these two pans and some from this pan. Now I've gotten two of this pot full. So let me show you guys the amount of oil I have collected. Yes, so I've given it one strain, so I'm going to let it settle for tomorrow because I have to pick up more oil from these by tomorrow. So let it settle, and then I'm gonna pick up the rest of the oil. See, still got plenty of oil in there. So you just go ahead and scoop it into the strainer, let it set, and then you strain it through the cloth. So this is what I'm trying to do. So tomorrow, God's willing, I'm gonna pick up the rest, hopefully all of it, because now mostly everything in these pans are oil. There's no water in it, because when I scooped it out, I only scooped out the cream. So in the cream has no water. Remember the cream settle on top of the water, but the last set most you will get a bit of water. The one in the frying pan, it has a bit of water in it, but as you can see, this there's no water, so it's easier for me to scoop. I scooped it with the glass right there because it was so deep and thick. So I was able. So now it's not so deep anymore because I've scooped out mostly all of the oil out of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and scoop it with the spoon. So with the spoon, it's easier. Just go ahead and it's very easy, guys. It's very easy. If you want to make virgin coconut oil, it is very easy. You grate the coconut, make sure you squeeze out all the juice out of it. You washed it in water. You put it in a big tub if you have one like mine, and you cover it and let it stay for the morning. Don't let it pass 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock because it will start to smell. Because this is something that is very sensitive as it is there. Coconuts, especially if you use spoiled coconuts, because I tried my best not to use any spoiled coconut. Now, most of the coconuts are freshly picked, and okay, so like I was saying, most of the coconuts were fresh, but you see the coconuts that are, how do they call them? They are, when you break them, when you peel a coconut and you shake it, you hearing like boop, 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 boop. Like the coconut it's past its time. These coconuts do not throw them. These are the coconuts that has all the oil in them because they have already turned to oil. They are not eatable anymore. So what you will do is avoid taking the spoiled ones. Normally some of them are past and they have a smell. So avoid using those that are smelling if you do not want your oil to smell. So you use those who are still fresh, even if it's past. You used it to make your oil, because I did not grate this with hand. I grated it in a machine, so it's the machine grates it fine, so you're able to get more oil out of it. And especially, like I said, the ones that have passed, they have the most oil in there. So when you get these coconuts, do not throw them. Like I said, you throw the spoiled ones, not some more of them that are smelling already. And then you get all your oil out of them. So let's go on, guys. Tell me if you like the idea of virgin coconut oil opposed to cooked oil. Which one has more work? Which one is easier? Tell me in the comment section. Yes, blessed good morning to each and everyone. How you guys doing? I hope you guys had a wonderful night rest. Well, I did. In spite of the challenges of life, we are healthy, strong. So let us give God praise, thanks, and praise each and every day. So today is day 2 of our oil making, virgin coconut oil. So yesterday I showed you guys, I picked it up, put it in the sun, and I started picking up oil like 2 o'clock because the sun did not really come out like it should yesterday. But yesterday afternoon it really came out. So in the morning it was a kind of a way. But anyways, I did manage to pick up a lot of oil, and I will show you guys in a while. So just stay tuned, be blessed, and let God lead you in whatever challenge that you face in life. Guys, this is what I've picked up this morning. Yeah, I've picked up a whole lot because I did pick up a lot yesterday. So this is one of the pans. This is what is left in this one. This one, not much oil. I did manage to cook some yesterday. The rest of what I had in the tub, I cooked it. So this is what I got from it. I didn't want to throw it because yeah, I got a lot of oil. That should have half a bottle of oil in there. Yes. Over here I have. So over here, you see, this pan is like half of oil already. See the size of the pan? Yes. So this is about half of the pan. This is what I picked up yesterday. Yes. So this is what I picked up yesterday, guys. So what I was saying, look, when you put the pan or whatever you have in the sun, the oil, this is what it is. When you scoop that cream out of the tub from overnight, when it gets brown like this in the sun, just know that your oil is ready to pick up. So all you do, you just well, this is not exactly what, but I think I showed in the video yesterday. You open up the oil like this, the cream, and then all the oil is underneath there. So you just start scooping your oil. If you don't want to use a spoon, you can use a little cup like I did yesterday. It depends on the amount of oil that you have. Because mine, I had a lot of oil. So yes, guys. So once you do that, you pick up your oil and then you put it in a clean container, like I did here. I still have the strain on there because it's touching the oil and in the container right there. So after I scoop it there through the strain, I let it set, and then I strain it through a cloth into the other pan. And when I've done everything, I wash up the cloth, make sure it's clean, there's no dirt, nothing, dry. And then after, I strain it again into a clean container. So there I remove all the pulp and every bit, because these you see this white thing there. If you don't take that out of the oil, it makes it smell after it stays. Because you know coconut smell. Once coconut stay out for a while, and with this is what causing the smell. So to avoid the smelling, that's what you do. So stay tuned, guys, and I should have about 5 bottles of oil there, maybe more. I'm not sure yet, but I have to get the bottles and bottle them, and then I'm gonna show you guys. So leave a comment, tell me how interesting you find it is. If you find it's difficult, if you find it's something you can do, let me know in the comment section. Don't hesitate, let me know. And voila, thank you guys. Blessings, my people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. This is your homeboy Zolian. Yes, Zolian Lifestyle TV. Make sure to subscribe, share, like, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I drop a new video. Yes, guys, it's been a little while since I told you guys that I was making some coconut oil. So that's done, but I had to deal with some family issues. Well, a death in my family, and then I've been busy, you know, trying to we tried to put things together, building the tomb and sorting out some other stuff. So, but today the purpose of this video is about my oil. So I finally get to bottle some of the oil, not all, because I managed to bottle 6 bottles of virgin coconut oil, and I also did some cooked oil after. I didn't show you guys that in the video, but I ended up making some cooked oil. So I wanted to compare the two to see what amount of oil I would get from the cooked one and the virgin one. So the virgin one, I managed to get 6 bottles, and call it 6.5 bottles. There's still some left in the pan. And in the cooked, since I ran out of bottles, I only got 3 for now. So I probably have about maybe the same amount left in the pan. So I might get roughly say about I got 3, 6, yeah, 6.5 the same way. So, but in the virgin, I had a bag and a quarter of coconuts. In the cooked oil, I only had 1 bag of coconut. So let me show you guys what I got. I'll show you the oil now. So stay tuned. So yes, guys, this is my virgin coconut oil. Isn't that beautiful? Nice, crystal clear. Yep. And this is the cooked one. So I did put some turmeric in there to give it a nice taste. Yes, so there's some turmeric in there. This is the cooked one, and like I said, I did not bottle oil because I have to get some more bottles. I thought I had enough of bottles, so this is what's left in there. So I'll probably bottle that by tomorrow. And the virgin, I still have some left. So you see how clear that is in the pan. So yes, guys. So see this nice crystal clear virgin coconut oil. So like I said, you can use that to cook, you can use that to drink, you can use that to do some, rubbing as well. You can mix it with what's the name of that again? Vicks. You can use it for the babies, especially for the newborn babies. Well, newborn babies and babies in general. It is very good for the skin, for the health. You can mix it with red lavender, cinnamon powder. Yes, some people put some cinnamon powder, and some people put as well some soft candle. Yes, and they do some stuff with it to rub, especially when the children are young and they play. Sometimes they get some blues and we do not know, and they fall sick and we do not know what happened to them. So it is very good to have that so you can rub them down. Trust me, I can tell you guys it works because my daughter, when she was young, she was hospitalized. And we do not know what was wrong with her. They kept her at the hospital. They could not tell us what she had. She just had a high fever. Because, taking blows give them fever. Since they cannot explain to us what's hurting them or what's going on in their body, so we cannot tell. So we did this coconut oil, red lavender, um, cinnamon powder, and soft candle mixed together, mix well, and then we gave her a rub down at the hospital itself. And trust me, I tell you guys, by the following day, all fever was gone. and she was back to herself because trust me, she was not talking, she was not eating, nothing. She was just there. She spent like 4 days at the hospital, and all we give her is, drips and some of this stuff. So trust me, guys, when I tell you the coconut oil is very, very good. So this one you can use it for cooking. Yes, cooking very good for cooking, frying. Put in your food and stuff. The virgin you can put it in your food as in your salad, vegetables. When you make your vegetables, you can sprinkle a little bit over it and eat. It's very delicious. So stay tuned, guys. And like I said, to like, share, subscribe. So I'm gonna get some more bottles and bottle the rest.